This vlog is gonna be chaotic anyways, so this intro is gonna be chaotic. Cringe is life. Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tori if you are new, and I'm so happy that you're here. We are starting a weekly reading vlog because I am crazy reading everything right now. I'm in the middle of my reread of Crescent City that I wanted to share with you guys. I have so many good books that I'm gonna be reading this week anyways. And I have a lot to catch up on my reading journal because I didn't bring this with me when I was back on the East Coast visiting my family. So I figured I would share that with you guys. I'm gonna try this year to show you, not just do like, obviously I'm gonna keep doing my monthly spreads and filming that for you guys, but I want to do more of like me actually like using my reading journal and adding to it and stuff throughout the month so that you guys get to see that, because I know you love my journal and I love it as well. Reading updates so far for January, I've read 8 books. I actually have stuck to my TBR.
Hi, hello, we don't know her.
Anyways, so my plans for January were to do my Crescent City reread, and the first time I read this book, I read it on my Kindle, which was nice because this is a chunky gal, so I read it on my Kindle. It was great because I didn't have to hold this up in bed and like drop it on my face every night, but that's beside the point. I wanted to get the physical copy because this is one of my favorite books of all time. I'm so excited for book 2 coming in February, and I wanted to annotate and tab, which obviously you can see we got a lot of tabbies going on there. I didn't think I was going to enjoy this reread as much as I am, and it's almost more stunning the second time around because like you know what's gonna happen. The world building in the beginning, since I've already read it the first time, isn't as like hard to swallow, you know? And all of these moments with Hunt and Bryce in the middle like are so much more stunning. So yeah, this has been a really fun time. I'm currently on page 495. The goal is to finish this week. Today is Sunday, by the way, the 23rd of January. 30% into We Hunt the Flame. Absolutely loving it. It's giving me an Ember in the Ashes vibes. Want to finish We Hunt the Flame this week. I have the audiobook The Witch Haven by Sasha Payton Smith. I also have The Cruel Prince. Yay! I have been wanting to read The Cruel Prince trilogy. I think it's a trilogy for a really long time, and I just haven't gotten to it yet. That might be ambitious. That might be an ambitious TBR for this week. So finishing Crescent City, finishing We Hunt the Flame, starting The Cruel Prince, and also starting the audiobook The Witch Haven. But we're crazy. We're escaping our anxious, sad thoughts this week. Good morning, lovelies. It is Monday. I started listening to The Witch Haven last night. I'm at 23, sorry, that's like so hard to see. I'm at 23%. I started it last night, continued listening to it this morning as I was getting ready and stuff and making my breakfast and all of that. And I'm actually really liking it. We follow our main character whose name is Frances, and she discovers her magical abilities because she is working as a seamstress. It takes place in the 1910s in New York City. So like, what an atmosphere. Like, honestly, pat on the back to Sasha Payton Smith for picking that atmosphere because like, superb. She is alone in the world. She recently lost her brother. He had kind of a mysterious death, and her boss, he's the owner of the like tailor shop that she works for, is super ick, and he starts to attack her, like sexually attack her and physically attack her. And her magical abilities spark to life, and she kills him by a pair of sewing shears flying across the room and stabbing him in the neck. Like, okay sis, we see you. So she's like, what in the heck just happened? Shows up to work the next day. Obviously, the police are there. They're starting to suspect her. She's supposed to stay for questioning, and then these ladies just roll up in an ambulance and they say, honey, you've tested positive for tuberculosis. We have to take you to the sanitarium. And she's like, what in the holy heckin' bob is happening in my life? Take her to the sanitarium. It turns out it's a school for witches, and it is so interesting. So that's kind of where I'm at so far, and all of that is in the synopsis. This book is just not what I was expecting. Like, I'm loving it so much more than I thought I would, and if you know me, I am very hit or miss with audiobooks. So today's been a super productive day so far. Like I said, much farther along with my audiobook than I thought I was going to be. Filmed a video, edited it, scheduled it to go up for Thursday the 27th. Wow, I can't believe that January is like already coming to an end. That is wild. And we're just gonna keep having a rock and roll type of day.
Rock and roll day, who am I, a dad from the 1990s? Yes.
I'm whispering because my boyfriend's asleep. I just read the shower scene. Yep, I just read the shower scene, and honestly, I think it's even better the second time. And I have two things to say. A little spoilery. Not like telling anything that happens, but it's a little bit spoilery. So if you want to skip this, skip it. Such like a powerful scene, and it's such an intimate moment that's not sexual. Like, I love, this is like such a slow burn romance. Like, obviously it's such a slow burn romance, but like, I love that in this moment Hunt has seen Bryce like at really freaking rough times, and I think that this is the first moment that she's seeing him at like a really hard time. And the fact that it's not like a sexual thing, like she is just there for him in the moment that he needs it the most. Like, I think it's just so sweet. And I want to read a quote. It's on page 501. Again, like a little bit spoilery if you don't want to hear a quote. He was just watching her with that raw openness, more intimate than any touch of his lips on her neck. Like, he indeed saw everything she was and had been and might yet become. Honestly, this is so stunning. I don't know, I just think the way that she built their relationship in this one, it really makes me question that she's gonna change the love interest, because like their romance hasn't even officially truly started. Like truly started, if you know what I mean. Just my thoughts. I'm gonna keep reading this because I'm literally obsessed, and I'll check in with you in the morning because I don't want to be like yelling, getting excited with you guys, and my boyfriend's gonna wake up. So I got off work last night. At like 10:30, I started reading this book, and I stayed up until 2:30 in the morning, roughly, to finish it, because I just got to a certain point, if you know, you know, where I just like could not stop reading, especially once we get into Bryce's ordeal. Like, that is my favorite part of this book. My reread, obviously I gave it 5 stars again. I honestly think it was better the second time, and I feel like I read this pretty slow. I started it January 1st, and today is January 24th, but I liked that because it is such a chunky book that I was kind of reading other books as I went. It took me a little bit longer to read it because I was like annotating and tabbing and trying to put all my thoughts in here as well. I felt like a little background stress because I was reading that big book in the background of other books. And I'm very much a reader. Sorry, I have like hair in my face. I'm very much a reader who I like to just read one book at a time. At the most, I will read a physical book and an audiobook and have like those two at the same time, but I don't like to read multiple physical books at the same time because I get stressed and I like to focus on one and just like read it all the way through before I pick up my next one. My other update, I forget where I last left you with my update. I think I was up to like 23%. I'm now up to 47% of The Witch Haven. I mean, I guess I kind of went in with no expectation for this book, and now that I'm like listening to it and almost halfway through, I'm just like really loving it. The atmosphere is amazing. Like I said in my first clip up about this book, atmosphere is amazing. I actually really do like the characters, and I like the main character a lot as well, and the love interest is just, I love him. I am actually really happy that I'm listening to the audiobook because his Irish accent, although they don't have like a male voice actor playing him, I think that the narrator, Piper Goodeve, is actually doing a good job reading for him. I'm gonna stop talking now. Catch you later. My boyfriend just shocked me, and I literally feel like I just got struck by lightning.
You shocked me. You shocked me.
My boyfriend's like doing this class today where they ordered him lunch. Like they literally gave us a $50 allowance for lunch, and him being the absolute sweetest boyfriend in the entire world asked if I wanted sushi. It is much later on Tuesday. I have listened to a lot of my audiobook. I'm now at 67, so I've listened to quite a lot. It doesn't announce when it's going into the next chapter. I kept saying, I'll listen to the next chapter, oh, I'll listen to the next chapter, and then I'll stop. And then I was waiting for my headphones to be like, okay, chapter 25. And it never does that. So then I would look down and I'm like, oh, I already started the next chapter. Chapters and the relationships are wonderful, but I feel like this book is truly a love letter to New York City. So like, not only do we get this sanitarium that is a school of magic, but we also get like downtown Manhattan. They go to Coney Island for like this cute little date. It's so cute. We also get this like underground fight club. Like it is just so New York. I read a little bit more as well on my lunch break of We Hunt the Flame. That has been really great as well. So we're just starting to really get into the adventure of the story. Possible journey is set before our main characters, and they're kind of set against each other, but they're finding that they have to work together to accomplish their task. But then after they accomplish their task, it's like, will they turn on each other again? After I get off work tonight, I'm planning on reading a lot more of We Hunt the Flame. And before I end this update, I just want to show you guys, ignore this little droopy one. I saw these tulips yesterday when we went to Trader Joe's, and I just thought they were so pretty and they look so springy. And when in doubt, if you want to cheer yourself up, buy yourself fresh flowers. I just read a little bit more of We Hunt the Flame, and I'm just like really not into it. Like I found myself skimming through the chapters and I just like wasn't invested in what was going on. So I think that I'm gonna put it down for right now, and then I'm going to pick up The Cruel Prince because I'm like dying to get to it. So I'm like really disappointed. I don't like to put down books, and where I'm like halfway through it right now, I'm like, should I just like stick it out? But I think it will be better if maybe I like return to it at a different time, like give a little break from that book and switch to a book that I'm like dying to get into. So yeah, I'm gonna pick up the Cruel Prince and we'll see how that goes. Okay, 9% into the Cruel Prince. I feel like this is just what I need right now. Also, I changed into like my super fluffy, soft, warm sweater, and it's just like, these are the vibes that I need. I just need like a warm hug right now and to read Romantasy. Yeah, I just cannot wait to like take a shower, climb in bed, and read The Cruel Prince tonight with an ASMR thunderstorm on in the background. Yeah, today's just been like a really tough focus day, and I'm so excited for this weekend to just relax, and I get to do my bullet journal this weekend for February, and I'm so excited. Like, I just need to listen to Taylor Swift and paint and work in my journal and film it for you guys. Like, that just sounds like my dream weekend. Hey y'all, happy Friday. I apologize if you can hear my dishwasher or my washing machine in the background. I feel like I've been in a weird mood all week, but yesterday, Thursday, was like not a good day for me. So that's why I didn't do a check-in yesterday. However, this morning I am feeling a little bit better. I woke up still in like such like a weird mood, but I just cleaned my whole house, hence why you might be able to hear my dishwasher and my washing machine. I'm washing my bedding, which always makes me feel like so much better. Just like cleaned everything, and it was very nice. Reading updates. Yesterday I finished listening to The Witch Haven. I ended up giving it 3.5 stars. I did really like it. It was a really good book. It was very interesting, like the plot, like especially at the end, like so much happens at the end of that book. I just gave it 3.5 stars because I think I would have liked it better if I physically read that book. Me with my undiagnosed ADHD brain, I just feel like I don't absorb all of the details of a story when I'm listening to it in an audiobook, and so I feel like I missed some things when I was listening to it. So 2 books down this week in this vlog. I feel very accomplished. So yeah, those are my reading check-ins. I will check in with you guys a little bit later. I am about 70% done with The Cruel Prince. I'm really liking it. I'm very interested in the story because like I think that Holly Black did a really good job with the plot in this book. I'm definitely invested, want to know what happens. I just read Coronation. Oh my god, very Game of Thrones-esque. Switch you over here. Sorry, it's gonna be, the lighting is a lot warmer, but you can see the sunset still a little. That's so cute. I just don't love the writing style because for fae fantasy, I feel like a lot of the other fae fantasy books that I've read have much more descriptive, lyrical writing, and this one really doesn't. Like, she's very cut and dry almost, but it's not bad because the plot like makes up for it. So I am enjoying it a lot more than I thought I was going to. That's been a really good reading update. I'm, again, still very happy that I switched to The Cruel Prince from We Had the Flame. So that's exciting. I want to try to finish that tonight, which I don't think will take too long. I didn't realize how short the book was. So it says that I have 1 hour and 54 minutes left in the book, which I'll definitely be able to do tonight. The only other thing that I have to do tonight is edit my February book bullet journal video. Sorry, I didn't finish that sentence. It gives me so much energy and it makes me so excited for my next month of reading when I do my bullet journal, because I'm just so excited to be able to use like that next spread. So goals for tonight: finish The Cruel Prince and then edit that video so that it's able to go up on Sunday. I just finished The Cruel Prince. I'm surprised, honestly I'm surprised at how much I loved that book. Writing style wasn't it for me. Like I felt like it was just a pretty bland writing style. However, the plot hooked me and now I'm really excited to finish the rest of that series. So I'm still debating on what I want to rate it because the writing style was like a 2 for me and I really do appreciate like a really lovely writing style, but the plot was like a 4. 4 fantasy books in 1 week, which is a little bit crazy. We finished Reread of Crescent City. First time was 5 stars, second time was also 5 stars. We finished The Witch Haven, which was 3.5. We finished The Cruel Prince, to be decided, probably like a 3.5 or a 4 if I'm honest, but just not decided. And then We Hunt the Flame, which I ended up DNFing after reading 50%. I don't think I'm gonna return to that book. I just don't think it was for me. It just the like lack of explanation of vocabulary and things in that book just lost me, so I don't think I'm going to be returning to it, but the story was good. So yeah, that is going to wrap up this weekly reading vlog. I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more from me. I post every Sunday and then sometimes you'll get a bonus video on Tag Tuesday or Thursday. If you made it this far, please leave a pink heart emoji in the comments and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!